Hello everyone, this is Ethan with SDMetal, and we are here with Esty and Vinny of A Hero Within. How's it going, guys?
It's going good, brother. How you doing?
How you doing? Doing good, man. Doing good. So of course, first things first, the main reason we're doing this interview to start out is, of course, you guys have your CD release show for your new EP. It's on this Friday, actually, December 23rd at Brick.
Yeah.
So, tell us just slightly the idea behind the album, if there is a concept behind it, or how many albums has this been so far?
God, I wish the other members were. Nolan was here. He would answer that one. They're the lyricists, you know. But
Right.
it is just there's one EP before this, you know, and then there's this one, and then we're gonna do another EP. It's just, I guess it just has to do with the artwork and just like. You know, coming, you know, Anchored to the Abyss is like, you know, like, it's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor.
You know,
Yeah, it's basically a 3-part album, dude, and it's like different depths. So like each one goes a little deeper, and the plan is to go a little darker too. So
Okay.
So
there is a concept, but it's mostly around the artwork.
Yeah, because this one's like volume 2, so then there's gonna be a volume 3 later.
yeah,
on.
yeah. So it's mainly the concept mainly around the artwork, metaphor about like, you know, shit happens in life, and it's gonna, and you know, just all you have to do is just find your way back up to the surface, and
There you go. He's just pushing through the depths, so to
the
speak.
depths, yeah, so to speak. Yeah. So you know, like we try to be as positive as we can with messages and stuff like that with our lyrics as well, and you know, you just have to pull through. You know, life sucks. You know, sometimes you know it's gonna beat you up, and you know, you just have to take the hit and go through and play through it, man.
Right, yeah, totally. So, of course, you guys got the CD release show on the 23rd, which you guys should be there. But after that, what is there plans for next year? Do you have any ideas?
Like, as in recording wise, music, or like
Yeah, what is the plans for Hero Within 2017?
Touring. We wanna plan on doing a tour. We're on the works with that right now, and trying to promote this new EP as much as we can. And also we're also in the process of coming up with new ideas for new music, and I know eventually in the year, like, I don't know, it seems like December is a Hero Within's month.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, if we can, like, we go back and do chapter 3, the final one, and have something out by this time next year as well.
Oh, nice.
You know, try to keep up at least with the whole, you know, December being our month kind of thing. You know, we debuted on a December, we released our first EP on a December, and we're releasing this EP on a December. So why not?
It's just it's a good month. So
it's a good month, you know. So
give gifts to all.
yeah, exactly.
Music.
So mainly we're trying to do you know, some tour of some sort, whether it's West Coast or just California. But I mean, we have friends from this band called Fear Control from Texas that wants to do some shows with us, and so we'll see what happens. It's looking bright, but you know, all in due time. You know, let's see. But for sure,
Yeah.
that, and also going back and finishing off, you know, the Anchored to the Abyss trilogy.
Truly. Sounds awesome, man.
Yeah.
So as for A Hero Within, what was the initial idea for coming up with the band? Maybe like the origins of the name, or what the overall direction of the band, like genre or music? What was the main influences for that?
Like, well, me and Darren, after the first Shred for Dime show back in 2014, 2013? 13.
Yeah.
We were talking, hey, like, we want to focus a lot on singing, like vocals, harmony, like not growling per se,
Yeah.
but we want to, you know, do that, and focus on a lot of singing, catchy little riffs, hooks, you know, pretty much going like on the active, you know, radio kind of side, like can we hear this on the radio or not?
Right.
Like we've all been in bands like death metal, heavy metal, this and that, but like we want to do something different, take it down a notch or two, and you know, just mainly like the music. You know, I mean, we do have some like cool riffs and stuff like that, but like mainly like the music will be second to the vocals, more of a vocal band, you know.
Right.
So,
you want to focus on the clean.
On the clean vocals, the singing.
Yeah.
And we got 2 good singers. We have Nolan play guitar and he also sings, and then Darren, has this phenomenal voice as the front man, and we want to
Spotlight that.
yeah, spotlight the vocals and the
How can
harmony.
you not?
Yeah, and also with the cat with hooks and catchy stuff, because influences is like Killswitch Engage, and then me personally, I love
In Flames.
In-
They're little. People tell me In Flames they hear it. People say I don't know, Breaking Benjamin.
Yeah, I've heard Breaking Benjamin.
Yeah, when I was listening to your EP, I always got the Affiance. If you've heard them before, they toured with Killswitch and Protest the Hero and stuff like that.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
very similar. It's these catchy riffs, but the clean vocals being the center.
Melody driven.
Yeah, so we want to sound heavy, but have that, all right, cool, I could get into this, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So, and it's just all overall, we want to write the best music that we can, and with trying to send out a right message,
Right.
we don't want to be,
Doom and gloom kind of
doom
thing.
and gloom, or talk about eating your soul or hanging out with the devil. And it's just honest words,
Right.
Darren's very influenced by Aaron Lewis from Stain, and that guy is all honesty in his lyrics.
Oh yeah.
Just raw.
It's just raw, and so that's what he does, and it comes out really good.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
As for you both as musicians personally, what was your original driving force or passion to pick up your guitar or bass for the first time?
Vinny?
Punk rock.
Punk rock?
Yeah. Strung out, Lagwagon, No Effects, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my big inspiration. And then moved out here in 2000 to San Diego and started pursuing music and a bunch of different bands here and there. Nothing really kind of worked out. 6 months here, 3 months there. And met these guys through friends of a friend.
Well, through Steve. He was Steve was the original drummer for Here Within. It didn't work out, but we met him through their mutual friend. Angel, right?
Yeah.
Angel. And
Shout out to Angel. Angel hooked it up.
Angel hooked it up.
Changed
He
my
went
life
to one of our practices. It was just Nolan, Darren, and I. And Steve was drumming out and was still trying out, I think, for drumming. And then he came in and he saw that, which is now All I Have is our first Here Within song.
The last song on this EP was the first song we ever wrote.
It went through so many changes too. Like the chorus went through a change, and we kept it the way it is because it's a great chorus. And so he was there and he's like, I sort of learned this song. I'm like, all right, cool. And he came in and was like, all right, well, you got it if you want it. And so that's what happened with him. So it was awesome. And Vinny does a lot of the work with merch and website, everything. This guy is a genius.
He does, the
on
social
stage and
marketing
off stage.
marketing,
Yeah. This guy. Me personally, a lot of things made me want to be a musician. First, there's different parts. Classical music and the Beatles really made me want to be a musician when I was a kid. When I was a little kid, and then I heard Metallica, and I'm like, okay, I want to play the guitar. And then I heard Pantera. I'm like, I want to play like Dimebag Darrell.
Right.
So Dimebag, rest in peace. Dimebag Darrell is my hero, and he's the reason why I picked up the guitar, and then he's the reason why I wanted to play specifically heavy metal. That's the man. Everyone's influenced by him. You can't deny the talent that guy has.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then of course listening to bands like Snot and Killswitch Engage and Black Dahlia Murder. Lamb of God. And then even Alice in Chains, like Lane Staley, his vocals, oh my God, and Chris Cornell, Man Crush is up there all day right there. But Corey Taylor, vocally.
Big time.
There's just so many good musicians. And I moved here to San Diego from El Centro in 2012. Originally, Travis Neal and I were going to try to do something. Travis Neal was in Divine Heresy and also in the Bloodline.
Bloodline.
And Shout out to the Bloodline, awesome dudes. And we were gonna try to do something just for shits and gigs. I'm like, all right, I'll move up there. I mean, I need an excuse to move out of the valley.
Right.
By then, I wasn't playing. I wasn't doing anything musical for like a year and a half or so. So it's kind of. I was kind of in a bad time for me, and moving up here was perfect. Although what Travis and I were gonna do, it never happened. I did meet. I didn't meet. I already knew him, Nolan from Despite the Wolves, which is he's the singer and guitarist for the band here, and he was trying to bring back Despite the Wolves, and he's like, you want to be the second guitarist? I'm like, yeah. So I learned all these riffs. I learned these riffs. That never happened, but A Hero Within happened. So like that. So by me learning these Despite the Wolves songs, Nolan and I came up. Mainly him had the idea for All I Have, and from there just like, all right, we had this riff, and then nothing really happened after that for a bit, and then like I said, the first Pantera show, the Dimebag tribute show happened, and that's when me and Darren like, let's start this band. And from there on, it's okay. So it was me, so it was Darren and I were like, all right, cool. And then I told Nolan, hey, I'm gonna be jamming out with Darren. He's like, Darren Brown. I'm like, yeah. He's like, so you guys need another guy to jam out with? I'm like, yeah. I was actually just gonna ask you want to do it. He's like, yeah, let's fucking do it. All right. So then we all got together and pretty much laid the foundation for the song All I Have, and that's where Hero Within started. And then we had Steve Moran. He was also the drummer for Media Lab.
Okay.
He's a great drummer, awesome drummer. Things didn't really work out. He's a good guy. I wish the best with him, musical and everything. And it just didn't work out with him. But through Steve, we gained Vinny.
Yeah.
And then Seabass is originally also the drummer for Nolan and his bands, Despite the Wolf.
Okay.
So we're all, hey, so you want to do it? He's like, yeah, I can do it now. He's like, all right, let's do it. So there's a story behind everybody getting together with for a Hero Within right there.
Yeah, it's just a band of mutual connections.
Mutual connection.
The hero within that brings them all together.
Yeah, and then like
it's
when
crazy.
as for the name, we thought about this before we weren't even a Hero Within when you started. No.
Yeah.
Were we already?
The name was already decided.
Was already decided? Oh, okay, yeah. Well, like it was, man. We went through weeks of thinking names, and we're like, we want to have like a good message, and we want to do this, but without sounding too cheesy.
Right.
And there's so many ideas out there, and I honestly forgot all of them. If I could show you the messages that Darren and I had, I would, but that's like 2 phones ago. And but it was stressful trying to come up with a name. We're like, we want to sound this and this, and we want to sound like this, and have that like. Because with the name like A Hero Within, we're like, okay, we could sound metal, but we could sound hard rock, but we could sound like this. So you really don't know what's the sound, what sound we have until you actually press play. Stick that CD or listen to the iPod or watch us live. And so I think that's what it has a positive message. Everyone has a hero within them.
Right.
Whether it's like helping an old lady cross the street when there's traffic, or getting someone's cat out of the tree. It doesn't have to be. It could be the little things. You're a hero in someone's eye, or a firefighter, obviously, or military. But so that's where the name came from. And we're like, okay, so we have the message and we have the name. You really don't know what kind of style of music we are until you hear it. So that's pretty much where that came from.
That's awesome. It's really cool to hear all the backstory like that. So people will want to hear that too.
So Nolan always says, if Nolan was here, he would say that the San Diego music scene is very incestual. Mm-hmm. Everybody's like a band used to be in another band.
Yeah, it is.
Share each other.
It's all like an interweb. People connected and get
absolutely.
Even because you were in what bands?
I was in Tachythrone.
Like me, technically, this is the first band I've been in San Diego. So I'm fresh. I'm fresh fish, dude. Let's say I've done stuff in my back in my hometown, but San Diego, I'm new to the scene. I've been since 2013, so 3 years. So I'm new to this.
And that first year was when you moved here, 2012, 2013. and then did the first dime show that first year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's because, well, yeah. See, okay, so the Stratford Dime Show. See, I wanted to be in a band really bad. So my friend G Dog, he's all, I want to do it. You know G Dog.
Yeah,
everyone knows G Dog. G Dog, you're awesome. Let's go get a burrito. And he's all, dude, I want to do a like. The only people I really knew back then was like Nolan, and this girl named G Dog, this girl named JC Jen, and this guy named Joel Phoenix, and I didn't really know anybody. And then like G Dog's like, hey dude, like I'm just threw out an idea this one night. We're hanging out. I was like, I want to do like a Dimebag tribute show. He's like, dude, that's awesome. Like, oh man, I wish I was in a band so I could be in that. And I like got bummed out, you know, like I don't have a band. I still don't have nothing.
Right.
Failed attempts to jam out with people and stuff like that. And then I'm all like, well, do you have? Are they gonna be playing like are the bands you have? Are they gonna be playing Pantera songs? I'm like, no. It's like, are you gonna have a Pantera tribute playing? No. Now, how is this gonna be a tribute to Pantera with Honey Pantera? I'm like, yo, give me a slot in it, and I'll just get a bunch of fucking people, and we'll just play Pantera songs. He's all like, all right, cool. So like, I mean, you know, through Facebook and through like going. I mean, I didn't go to too many shows then, but. Because like I said, I didn't know anybody really, and so like guys from the band, like Darren's old band, because Darren's originally the singer for One Theory, and so like I hit some of those guys up, and Nolan and some of my friends that I did know through Nolan, like Agori, Tom Page, and Dustin, some of those guys, and they were like, yeah, let's just all get together and just jam Pantera songs, and that was pretty much my introduction to the scene. And then that night, Darren and I were talking. He's all like, let's start a band.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. That's exactly what I wanted, you know. So it worked. It worked out for me, you know, because I really wanted to. Like I came to shows in San Diego all the time. But even when I came from El Centro. I mean, coming from El Centro. Yeah. I was like, damn, this scene is awesome. Like I like it. It's not huge, but everyone seems to get along. Like you know, and it's I want to be a part of that family.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so this I kind of like, you know, just like, hey, I'm just gonna sneak in here real quick.
It's like, hey guys, I'm here.
Hey guys, I'm here. What's up? You know. So it's cool, and I met so many awesome people, and I'm in a band with with awesome dudes. So yeah, and I can call them brothers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so it's
a family at Break for sure. There's the San Diego music scene, definitely a family.
I mean, yeah, it's
like
you've been to Break shows.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just like it's always good vibes, and it's I mean, not only Break, but you got also Marrow and. Where's that third one? I just went there the other day. Soda Bar. And it's just good vibes all around, and I like that, you know. Like I've been to like LA shows, like local shows, and yeah, they're fun and all, but like yeah, sometimes you feel like sometimes people are just like
they're there to be there, but not like to interact.
I feel like they're the bands that compete in different scenes, like in LA and stuff.
Yeah,
they're there competing. You're competing for time and fans. Whereas here, we all share each other's fans and help each other carry our gear.
Yeah, it's a sense of camaraderie. Like we're all like pushing each other.
Exactly. Definitely. You know, like and like I mean, so many like media. I mean, like Facebook, Instagram. People like we all help each other out there too as much as we can. Like I know the guys from like Sight Unseen and you know Blast. Hey, check out this band. And really cool guys too, and I don't know, it's a really supportive scene.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm glad to be a part of it now.
Oh, definitely. So speaking of shows and stuff like that, for either one of you, what is the weirdest or craziest show you've been to?
As a fan?
As a fan,
oh,
yeah.
Shit. Weirdest show?
Yeah.
Weird.
Or
okay.
Crazy.
Probably my favorite show is weirdest show I went to see Nine Inch Nails, and they had Marilyn Manson open. I was like, who's Marilyn Manson? Didn't really know who that was.
Yeah.
That was pretty nuts. But best show, right around the same era, was definitely Pantera, White Zombie, Deftones.
Oh wow!
That was unreal.
Dude.
I fucking hate you, dude.
That would have been a crazy show.
What was the first band you saw?
First
ever saw live?
Are we talking band or are we talking first
concert?
First concert?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my dad took me to go see the Ninja Turtles coming out of our show.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Tell me that. Yeah.
So that was my first concert. Okay, doesn't count. So if that doesn't count, it would technically be Papa Roach, Alien, and Varmint Strung Out.
Oh wow.
And that was
too,
before Alien Ant Farm was even
Yeah.
popular. Papa Roach just came out with Infest. And Strung Out Alien Ant Farm did, then Strung Out. But it was at Kane's.
Oh
it
wow.
was
I remember Kane's.
amazing
I think I
show.
remember that, dude.
Like, I come to think about it, I've never been to a weird show, but I could tell you honestly, the best show I could tell you, it's not weird, but it was like a dream come true for me.
Mhm.
But check out the story. Check out the story. It's it was gonna be Deftones, CKY, Deftones, and Godsmack. That was back in 2001. Deftones had to pull out because Chino, I think, got beat up by security.
Oh, okay.
So he was all messed up. And so they backed out, so it was just going to be CKY and back then, Godsmack was okay, and I was like, okay, but I really wanted to see Deftones. CKY was awesome, but then when Godsmack, like, I'll give Godsmack this much, they know how to throw a show.
Yeah.
They really know how to throw a show. But I was like, all right, cool. And then they took a break in the middle of the set, and like, hey, we have some friends coming up on stage to play a couple jams for you. Are you okay? I'm like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, before that, Puddle of Mud opened up.
What? Oh,
This is at Kane's?
No, this is Sports Arena. It was Puddle. It went from Deftones, from CKY Deftones, Godsmack to fucking Puddle of Shit to CKY and Godsmack. Like, seriously, everybody in Sports Arena was sitting down when Puddle of Mud was playing. Like, everybody was just like fucking playing cards. You know, they weren't texting back then, but you know, whatever. And so anyway, back to the Godsmack show. They in the middle of their set, they're like, we have some friends coming over. What the fuck is going on? And then these guys come out with carts of beers, and it's fucking Pantera.
Oh, what?
So Pantera came on stage. It was Dime was right there. He's like, throwing dicky cups of beer to people. I caught one, and it was empty by the time it got to me, and it fucking got crushed by the mosh pit. God damn it! But like, that was the only time I technically saw Pantera live. In the middle of a Godsmack set. They played Walk and another song. I forgot what other one. It was amazing. They're like, they didn't even bring their instruments. They just got on their instruments. Dimebag was like tuning
Really?
the whatever the fuck name guitarist for Godsmack is.
I
think it's Tony. And like, she's alright, let's fucking do this, brother. And fucking it was awesome. And that was like I was like, alright, you know. And then a couple years later, Dimebag died. And that's pretty much like the best experience I had. Because I was like, I saw my hero. Like he was like,
and you weren't even expecting.
I wasn't
it at
even
all.
expecting it, dude. You know. So I think that would have been the coolest show ever. I mean, it was a Godsmack show too, right? But
It's a pretty weird show though.
it's interesting.
Yeah.
It was interesting. The CKY show I went to after that was pretty cool. They shaved a kid's mullet. It was at the Scene.
Oh yeah.
It was at the Scene. It was Michael Lely and the Rats, Memento, and CKY. And those CKY guys, dude, they're exactly like how they are in their DVDs and like they're really awesome dudes. And they're just shaving this kid's mullet and recording it. It was awesome in front of everybody. It was cool.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, I really, there hasn't been any weird or crazy shows. I mean, metal shows.
They're crazy to begin with.
They're crazy to begin with. And
I went to a crazy weird show. I just thought of NOB once, and it was at what was that place called? It's Mother's Now. It used to be called.
The Scene.
No. Forgot the name of it.
Dream Street.
Dream Street, yeah. And we went to a show, and it was like they had a different stage, and now they have a corner stage, but they had a full stage. And when this guy gets up on stage, the band they're setting up, and he's face tatted everywhere. His whole face is tattoos, and he has this cooler. And he opens up the cooler, and they fucking count off the drums, and he pulls out tampons dipped in jelly. And he says, "We are menstrual chunks," and he threw tampons at everybody in the crowd, bloody like.
What the hell?
That was pretty weird.
Menstrual what?
Their band was called Menstrual Chunks.
Menstrual Chunks.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So at least it wasn't real blood.
Check them out too. They're good.
At least it wasn't real blood, dude.
Oh
Right.
god, man. That's just like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Just a little hepatitis.
No big deal. Come on.
What's a little AIDS gonna do to you?
That was weird.
That would be definitely weird. Alright. Well, I think we're gonna wrap this up, but thank you again, guys.
Thank you.
That was a pleasure.
Another thing, Be there for the show Friday. We got A Mile Lights playing. They're opening up the set. They're young talent from San Diego. They're really awesome. Check them out. And then from there, it's Big Goat. Those guys are phenomenal. I think they're one of my favorite bands out there right now from San Diego. And then we got our boy Sangre from the IE. They're old school homies of mine. Finally going to share the stage with them. It's been years. Love those guys. Henry, Mike, awesome dudes. Can't wait to share a stage with with them. And then it's us. So hopefully we'll see you guys there.
Yeah.
And then we've got that tribute in January to Brooke.
Oh, January 7th, we
Yeah.
have a tribute to our friend Brooke Ugner, who passed away recently, so it's a tribute to her again at Brick with Godhammer and Nagori. So
That's a really good cause.
If you can't, if you can't make it to this show, then at least make it to the 7th one, because it's for a special cause. So thank you, and Merry Christmas, y'all.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
This is Ethan with SDMetal signing out.